on a right then.
Oh my
so you've been with us for the last couple of days. Thanks for your company. You may be aware that we commence our evenings with a couple of medal presentations, and it feels the mixed 4x4. It feels like it was about 7 days ago. So we've had so many incredible moments of drama since, and the night and the moment belonged to Femke Bol. It was quite the most extraordinary end. What did she? 47.93 her split to stop the Americans winning gold. We thought maybe they would go back-to-back world records after setting an all-time mark in qualifying, but the Dutch had the last laugh. And all credit to Bol. She could have said, listen, I'm taking on McLaughlin Levrone here. I'm up for my own event. They wouldn't have won it without her, and it was brilliant that she came out and was part of the team.
I mean, the Americans were, what, 3-4 seconds faster than everybody in qualifying. Well, you can only change one, so to have that big of a difference, that's with just one runner. It takes somebody special, which obviously Femke Bol, super special.
Mr. Anat Singh, IOC member, helping with our first presentation of the evening. And Miss Sylvia Barlag from World Athletics, one of their council members. They must be over the moon at how the athletics is playing out so far, touch wood. It's been absolutely incredible.
So it's the 4x4, I count 5. So everybody that ran a leg, Amber Anning, I believe, was added to the team for the final. Good of them.
Brilliant. Absolutely incredible by the British team. A national record, 3:08:01. Amber Anning coming in. Seen her race already in the first round of the women's 400 meters. The men's and women's individual fours are really coming alive. Brilliant running from Alex Haydock-Wilson, Sam Reardon, Lavia Nilsson.
So Amber Anning has run on a mixed team this year that's run 3:08 and on an all-women's team that ran 3:17.
Amazing set of medals. They almost look a bit silver. Maybe it's just the wrong angle.
Of course, they've got that hexagonal piece of iron from the Eiffel Tower riveted on there with the entire. That's always a neat thing, how they make those medals unique to the host city.
So Great Britain with a fabulous bronze. Good story for Sam Reardon, who ran in the London Diamond League B race and raised a few eyebrows with a 44.7, and then came an injury for someone else, and he's suddenly promoted to the Olympic Games and gets a bronze medal. And what a quartet this is. And everybody, until the arrival of Bol, was expecting it was going to be a coronation of gold to go alongside the world record in the heats, but it wasn't quite to be.
I was going to say, what a story to tell. Well, we went to Paris, we set the world record, we also went second. Vernon Norwood, veteran of so many relay teams, good guy, has stayed with the same coach since college. Shamir Little didn't make the 400 hurdles, which is where she was really aiming. And Bryce Dedman, same college there in College Station, Texas, Texas A&M University, coached by Pat Henry. And Kaylin Brown, 19. And on the other side of the podium, a lot of times takes the baton from the third leg to the fourth leg from Amber Anning at her university team.
Now these athletes, it's a small world. They know each other pretty well. I think it was interesting watching how much the mixed relay meant specifically to Norwood and also to Shamir Little, because if they were representing any other nation in the men's flat 4 and the women's 4 hurdles, they would have been on countless individual teams for multiple games. I mean, Little's, I think, in the top 5 of all time, and she didn't make it onto the 4 hurdles team. Incredible.
Twice silver in the World Championships and couldn't make it.
But what a moment for the Dutch. Absolutely incredible. They managed to get to the final without the Golden Girl, and all the rest of the team performed marvelously. But on that last leg, Femke Bol had it all to do Eugene Amala, Saya Klein Ikink, Lika Klaver.
She had the fastest of the second legs. That female leg, they all run the second leg. She was the fastest there.
Klaver's really matured into a great 400-meter runner. A lot of people said that she was just a 200-meter runner who couldn't finish, but not anymore. And a great reception for Boll, who just got a medal, penultimate athlete there. That was one of the great all-time finishes.
And she's done that a couple times from Boll. There are a couple times where you think, well, that all looks to be handled, and then off that last turn, here she comes and just blazes by people, and it's such a rush. Even if you know it's coming, to dig down and try to deal with it, it hasn't been done.
Oh, the way she did it at the World Championships last year in the single-sex female relay for the very last event in Budapest, it was literally a dip on the line. It was even closer to the finish than it was for that mixed relay. So, a quintet of very proud Dutch men and women proudly turn now to hear their national anthem. Well, will there be another gold for Femke Boll? It's a tall order. She might have to break the world record to do it if it's to come against Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone in the 400 hurdles final. That's a battle for another day. Let's allow her, the rest of the Dutch team, the Americans and the Great British Quintet to enjoy this moment on the podium.
Always is the most animated of that group. Joy evident.
The Dutch are among the best sporting tourists in the world. Whenever there's a European championship in athletics or say a football, which obviously football's huge across Europe,